fellow. I hope you're all set to hear the end of the musical tale about Peter and the Wolf and Peter's grumpy old granddad who wouldn't let him do as he wanted. I wonder if you could recognize all the main characters in the story by their tunes and their instruments, if you didn't have the pictures and the words as well. If you weren't watching last time, don't worry. You'll soon pick up the story. Try hard to listen to the music, because that's really what it's all about.
No sooner had Grandfather gone back into the house than a large gray wolf did come out of the forest. The cat spotted the wolf and scampered up into a tree. The poor duck became so confused that she leaped out of the pond and began to run around wildly. No matter how hard the duck tried, she couldn't escape the wolf. And then, before anyone could come to her rescue, he swallowed her in one gulp. What's that? A wolf? Yes, I know. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be up a tree. Don't worry so. I'm sure that Peter will figure something out. Now listen, now get out of here because I'm just about to start the second half of the story. Go on. And this is how everything was. The cat was sitting on one limb of the tree. The bird was on another, not too close to the cat. While the wolf paced around the tree, looking up at both of them with very greedy eyes. Peter, of course, wasn't afraid at all. And he quickly came up with a brilliant idea. Peter now unfolded his carefully worked out plan. You fly down and circle around the wolf, he told the bird. But take care. Don't get too close. You don't want him to catch you. bird nearly did get too close, and the wolf snapped at him. No matter how hard he tried, the bird was too clever. When he realized he was caught, the wolf thrashed and thrashed and thrashed about, trying to get loose. But the harder he tried, the more he got himself tangled up. Meanwhile, who should come stumbling and bumbling through the forest but the hunters, who had been following the wolf's trail all morning. Peter saw the hunters and shouted out to them, "Don't shoot! Don't shoot! The bird and I have already caught the wolf, and all you have to do is help us take him to the zoo." Well, that's the story. And can't you just picture the magnificent victory parade that followed? Following Peter in the procession came the hunters, carrying the wolf between them in the cage they had made. Everyone was delighted that Peter had caught the wolf, except Grandfather, naturally. It's all very well, he said, grumpy as ever. But what if Peter hadn't caught the wolf? What then? Above the procession flew the bird, chirping happily. "Aren't we smart?" he said. "Peter and I have caught us a whole wolf." And if you listen very carefully, you could still hear the faraway quacking of the duck, because in his great hurry, the greedy wolf had swallowed her whole. And she was still alive. And so then, oh, the duck. Let me tell you what. When the wolf swallowed that duck, he got a duck feather stuck up his nose, like this. And by the time that Peter and the hunters got the wolf to the zoo, it was tickling and itching so much that he just sneezed. A big achoo. And out came the duck. Well, that's Peter and the wolf. We hope you enjoyed our story.
So it ended happily after all. Even the duck escaped unhurt, in spite of having a very nasty experience. And as for the wolf, well, if nothing else, he would probably get enough to eat in the zoo. By now, you'll probably know Peter's tune. But after the program, see if you can hum, sing, or whistle any of the other characters' tunes. By the way, the animals in the film next time are a much more down-to-earth lot in every way.